Scout Troopers, this is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment here. Glad to have you here with me today. We are doing a 2v3 Silmarillion Total War Battle replay. Today's replay was posted on the Sim Discord by Stewie, one of two defending armies today. Now the attackers here have already started engaging the defenders. We don't usually see a siege battle start right off the bat like this. Infantry going in. We've got the Spear Host of Breathenbart, Elves of the Falas, commanded by our Humpier rogue. We've also got Alexander here, so we have two Feanor armies as the defenders today. Alexander and Stewie. We've got two units of shield bearers of Helivon there. We've got the marksmen of Balar firing away. Oh, nice hits here. Solid hits. Jeez, Rogues, he's got to pull back or at least get his troops into loose formation. Those are some decent artillery shots there. It looks like we actually have 4 artilleries here. 4 artillery pieces. That's 16 catapults at least, belonging to the defenders alone today. It doesn't look like Rogue's learning his lesson here. He's had his marksman of Balar just torn up. He's being fired upon by enemy archers down below, belonging to the hidden city of Gondor, commanded by Tundrasfox. We have 3 units here, the marksmen of Heavenly Arc, who are arcing their arrows beautifully into the enemy artillery there. We've also got some gallants of the White Wing here. Guardsmen of the Harp. Guardsmen of the Harp, eh? That's the one I'm not too familiar with. Very fancy looking armor right there. They got maybe 2 units of them total. We have 3 units about so of the Spearmen of the Swallow. And so maybe 3 units total here of Guardsmen of the Harp. Behind them we have Scouts of the Tree. About 2 or 3 units there, probably 3. We have 3 units of Armorers of the Hammer, which is a decent unit I've seen in melee many times. Up here we have 2 units of Marines of Elgast, or Elgarast. He's already engaged, they've gone hard at it here. Alexander sent in some footmen of Amaras, backed up by the 2 units we saw before, the shield bearers. But so far the attack is not coming up through the other choke point, to the northeast there. The catapult is trying to fire on these 2 units which are lined up pretty well with the artillery, which is why Alexander is firing on them. Actually there's 3 units here. We have 2 units of the Aaron Serlim and 1 unit of the Aaron of Epidun. A decent spear unit. We've also got some Spear Hosts of Breathenbart here. Rangers of Breathenbart, looks to be 2 units there. Marksmen of Balar there. 2 units of Nobles of Balar. And some Spear Hosts of Breathenbart as well. Looks like that cavalry does appear to belong to Feanor. We have Mounted Company of Currafin. Looks to be 2 units there. So, you know, about 110 cav there. Making our way around. We've already commented on the enemy there to the east. Stewie's forces there are moving into the city. We've got some Shield Bearers of Helivon. Rangers of Helivon. 2 units now I've seen there total. Accursed of Aquilunde. That's one of the elite units here of Feanor. The Defenders of Agalon. Oton Matamor, which I think is their best of the best. And some footmen of Amaras. So far Feanor's holding there. I think, well, Rogue can come this way, and he does risk being fired upon by archers and javelins here. They're definitely in range if they cross that pass. It's very narrow. They'd be very bunched up if they came this way in force. Not a good idea. We'll see what he does later on. We've got here some footmen of Amaras. We have the catapult, second catapult I think belonging to Alexander. Does he have 3 catapults? Looks like, yeah, he's had 3 catapults on Alexander total now. Wow. Up here, looks like we have the Citadel. No other units up here at the moment. So he's moving his catapult up here to take advantage of the high ground, it would seem. There's Stewie's catapult, he had 2 before. We have Defenders of Agalon, Stalkers of Thargelion, some Defenders of Agalon, and Shield Bearers of Helivon. There's the other catapult belonging to Stewie. We have Shield Bearers of Helivon there, Stalkers of Thargelion, Huntsmen of Thargelion, and Rangers of Helivon. Pretty much the same units we've seen before. Huntsmen over there. 2 units of Huntsmen now total. We haven't seen the last attacker, which I'm assuming is going to be over here. Mounted Company of Currafin, 3 units now total. And we have 3 other units here. 2 units of Mounted Company of Currafin and some Rogue Magalor. This appears to be... No, it's an elite melee unit. Heavy. We have the Guarded Realm of Doriath, or Dorai, commanded by YTK-86. We have Spear Host of the Girdle, 2 units there, and 2 units of fully equipped Spear Host of the Girdle. So we have half units here, 2 half units, and 2 full units there. We have here some Axe Guard of Region, and Warriors of Region, 2 units there, so 2-2. Cut Hadon there, that's the elite, what was that? No, that's the elite archer unit there. We have some Sword Host of Region, a couple units there, Marksman of Region, 2 units, Axe Guard there, and Tundras is sending most of his army over here, so I think we've gone through pretty much most of Tundras' forces there. What do we have over here? We've got engagement here, we've got a lot of mounted company here. We've got mounted company of Region. Infantry's in the background there. Mounted company does outnumber them. They appear to be taking casualties at the same rate though, so Doriath will lose that battle if it continues the way it's going. And the Aaron Salim, okay, so Rogue is coming this way. We got Rangers here firing on them as they approach. So that's the thing about Silmarillion. The Javelins here have some kick-ass range. Probably need to fire on the Nobles of Balar instead with the Rangers there. Defenders of Agalon moving down. Yep, here comes the fire. Spear Host of the Girl looking to either outflank or take on the Rangers. Probably maybe take on the Rangers, considering they can shoot into their backs if they try and charge at the enemy. But if he thinks he can break... Oh no, that's what he's doing. Nice hits there. And the armour is here smashing through the Feanor lines. Stewie and Alexander, I think, might be in a bit of trouble here. They're trying to hold this pass somehow. I don't know if they have enough units here. Being fired into the flank, into the rear. We've got another unit of Rangers coming down. They might be able to help out. Scouts of the tree here. Looks to be throwing slingers. These are slingers. Third age slingers. Now, looking at this, they might be able to fire into the Erin Epildin. Maybe the unit of the Spear Host of Brethenbar. Oh, they could fire down to the, maybe not so much the Scouts of the Tree. Maybe the Marines. Okay, they're trying to shoot at the point where the enemy seems to be breaking through here. Catapult is in the area and positioned ready to go. We started so fast I didn't get to go through the usual introduction, so if you guys want to see your own replay feature here on the channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can send it to me via private message on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and post it there. Or you can simply tag me and replay your post on the Sim Discord as well, or I do check out the Discord too from time to time. Okay, maybe not the best unit to target with the artillery, but he does want to reduce the rate of fire on his own defending forces, so he's kind of desperate to slow them down or stop them in any way he can. That's pretty much the only thing he can do at this point. I'm not seeing any archers in position, no arrows coming in. He does have plenty of artillery though in place. And Alexander and Stewie's troops here can't withstand this fire forever. They're being fired upon almost in the back here. Now they have good armour, but it won't hold up forever. You've got Huntsman of Argillion over here. And they're trying to target the Marines of Elverast. Now the only reason I think they might be targeting them is because they have javelin ammunition still, which they do. He's trying to weaken them as best he can before the enemy springs into action. So this is the main point of contest right here. And this is probably a mistake here from the attackers. I mean, they're really concentrating their forces here. And as a result, this is where most of the artillery is being concentrated by the defenders. And so they have to avoid any potential mass of their own troops, because the artillery could potentially take them all out. Well, they were misses, but they just need one good hit. One good hit can easily get 10 to 20 troops dead. This one looks promising. No, wait. No, just a little bit. Just short. Took out 2 there. See, Roger's just got to get these guys into loose formation. And he's got hammers now. So, yeah, okay. Alexander just needs one good hit, and he can get kills on 2 units at once. 2 birds, 1 stone. A few javelins go on the side of the hill there. We've got a lot of javelins coming in from both sides. Well, Rogue's army here is being massacred at the moment. The defending line looking a little bit thin. Surprisingly not seeing a volley from the artillery, at least one volley into this unit of rangers. But the artillery doesn't have too many volleys, and so they've got to pick their targets, I suppose, as carefully as they can. The rangers should be called to action to fire on these guys to sort of reduce their number a little bit.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
It's interesting. 26 to 26, so dead even at this stage. Nope, they're under fire. We've got the huntsmen of Stargillion here. Will they fire into the flank of their enemies, or will they fire into the enemy archers? The artillery needs to be moved, and Alexander is moving it. Another 1 unit of huntsmen firing at the moment. They're not positioned too well. They're firing their arrows overhead of this unit because they're in the way. So look over here. No engagement just yet. Y2K is just getting in closer. He's coming up multiple paths. No, there appear to be 3 ways up, and he's trying every single path. So is Tundras. And they've got troops stationed at the top there to protect them. But they're doing it right. We've got stalkers here. The marksman of the Heavenly Ark seems to be scaring these guys a little bit. Most of the ammunition though is going to the side of the hill, so he probably needs to stop that. Maybe he should be targeting this unit here. They're right on the edge. Shield bearers not charging into their enemies. You've got axes coming in. And poison javelins, it would seem.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
I know it seems like archers, but I think that's definitely poison javelins. At least that's the idea anyway. Okay, so 2 out of 4 hits there. Pretty much all enemy. Not bad. The Garda Realm of Doriath has broken through the defense. Oh no, hang on. We just charged up. Oh, careful, mate. Yeah, they're throwing their axes into the catapult. Axes can destroy artillery. Axemen here trying to take out all the catapults. Javelins here trying to destroy them. If he's not careful, he might lose the artillery. He's trying to get the artillery behind broken arty or friendly forces are there. We'll see. Okay, Marks and Red Gun here firing on the Stewie's archers of the Huntsman of Dargillion. 43 to 42 here. Reloading. This attack isn't going anywhere fast. This unit here should be able to be redeployed elsewhere. You'd have to think. Looks like... No, this is the same arty crew that's ran out ages ago.
We've lost half of our men.
The Cursed of Aquilonde moving in. Looking at how this battle is unfolding over here, it looks like the defenders will hold. If you guys do enjoy this content, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe of course if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications so you never miss a fight, and your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. We got an artillery shot coming there, sneaky shot, seems to have been worthwhile, took out about 10 enemies, 1 or 2 defenders as well. Okay, more enemies there. Who do we have down there? And a company of Kerafin.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
They're attacking in force. The Huntsmen are firing on somebody, but it's not these guys. They're targeting the scouts on the tree. We could just move them closer to the edge, offer them some protection. A small win there for the defenders. The attackers look like they've fallen back a little bit, but are now launching a renewed assault. Got the marksmen of the Heavily Arc up there. Trying to fire into the shield bearers of Helivon, maybe. Fans of Agalon should be able to hold here for a little while. Warriors of the Region though, got to be AP with those axes. Apologies if I'm wrong, but I thought they were from memory. What the? Look like that fire came. Maybe it had to have come from the marksman of the Heavily Arc. Yeah, it did. I thought for a minute that the huntsmen of Dargillion were firing over here, but the arrows were going straight towards the defenders there. I mean, an archer unit is never that bad. A friendly archer unit anyway. Okay. Axemen of the Girdle. They're going to fire their axes directly into their backs. This is where the huntsmen are needed. They're firing somebody else. There's some stalkers coming over. And Gondolin archers up. This has got to enrage Y2K that they never fired. Oh, there you go. They fired after all. Geez, Warriors no match for the defenders. They owned them. 63 to 59. Mounted company chasing after a unit of marksmen, left unprotected. This is where that unit there, the Quindy Magalore, could have come into it. Remember, the mounted company of Kirafin I thought was a skirmish unit first and foremost. Not a terrible melee unit, but not the best either. And doesn't really have much of a charge. Let's check it out, the Raquindi. Kill a couple there in the charge. Wasn't the best. Company looked just to keep harassing Tundras's army. Tundras is going to launch another assault over here. They got one unit of shield bearers in the area. Okay, guard around the Doriath broken through. Charging up this way. Into the enemy's catapult of Stewie's, which is alone. There is no supporting troops around it. It's probably going to run the crew away.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Okay, looks like Rose General there's gone now.
Our ally lies dead. Without their general, they may lose heart and flee.
That could be Stewie's. Maybe that was Alexander's general. 75 to 68 here. Things are a bit more complicated now that they've lost an artillery piece. I mean, the crew's doing okay, all things considered. But the enemy's broken through and starting to overwhelm the defense. There ain't too many troops left over here. And these guys are going to throw their green axes here. Not quite body, well, maybe they are body piercing. They appear to go through the whole unit and then just stop when it reaches the other side. We're trying to take out the Cahalan.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Okay, Y2K has lost his general, so 2 enemy generals dead, 1 defending general dead. Feanor being slowly overwhelmed. These guys here are in guard mode. think Y2K's position is a bit better here than Stewie's. A little bit of friendly fire. Other than that, it looks like that axe fire is, well, for the most part, pretty accurate. Not getting too much friendly fire though. And the company did some damage after all there on the marksman. Why we have so many frames left. It doesn't seem like the defenders have much left in the tank. We've got the golden flower here. Wards of the golden flower. Very hard to kill. They're getting absolutely hammered. Archers probably have to be a little bit closer. Need to be a bit more accurate.
Only half the enemy force remains.
The automaton more left. What else is up here? Samantha Company. Alexander's got his cowpot crew up here. There's nothing else up here. No. So right now, Feanor's best being folded. Might indeed ×2 speed it. Cavalry's being enclosed on all sides. Well, the Quindi Magalor there. Got a decent charge on the golden flower. Down to 28. $97 to 86.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Yes, it is.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Automaton might fight to the last man.
Our brash general has been captured. Unless we defeat our foes, our enemies have.
Okay, so the general was broken, then he was killed. Okay, Alexander they're getting 2,562 kills, Stewie 2,688, Y2K 86, 1,022, Tundrasfox 1,009, and a Humpier Rogue 967. Okay, we can go through both players there. Automaton by 329, a Curse of Aquilonde 137, Rangers of Helivon 132 to 152, Catapults range from 90 to 233, two almost getting 232 kills apiece. And Shield Bearers of Helivon there, one unit got over 100. Mounted Company of Curfin range from 83 to 141, and the Roquindi Magalor 146. Funum Avras here each got almost 170 kills apiece, or did. Defenders of Agalon there, 112 to 130 for Stewie. And the Company of Curfin range from 84 to 240. And Stalkers range from 87 to 205. Two units getting over 100 kills. Shield Bearers of Helivon there, one unit got 130. Huntsman of Dargillion. Almost all 4 units there go over 100 kills. 2 got over 200, 2 almost got 300 kills. 287, 283, very nice. Defenders of Agalon there, 126 and 100. And the other catapults, 119 to 241. So it still wasn't enough, but a great effort nonetheless. If you want to see your own Total War replay feature video on the channel, guys, there's my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me on Discord via direct message. You can post it to my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, or you can simply post it to the Silmarillion Discord and tag me, that always helps as well. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.